Okay, I'm off to Populus. See you later, and please stay out of trouble today, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Place your bets now. Is she gonna stay out of trouble? Back in we go. We're gonna be visiting this place a lot, as I said. It's kind of a weird central location. But this library's real nice, so I don't mind.
Hey, Popola. Need a hand with anything?
I do have something, but I don't know. It's going to be a bit of an ordeal.
I'm sure I can handle it.
Aren't you confident? Well, you know the little wooden bridge out in the northern plains, right?
The one where the pillars all rotted out?
Exactly. We had a team of carpenters working on it, but they were attacked by shades.
Wait, really? But it's so sunny there.
Yes, I know.
It used to be sunnier.
Apparently, it was overcast that day, and the shades caught them off guard. One of the carpenters was seriously injured, but they can't move him so long as the shades are there.
I'll go take him out.
If you're up for it. It could be really dangerous.
I'll be fine, Popola. I've been training every day. I'm as strong as anyone in the village. Heck, I killed a bunch of shades by the village gate just yesterday.
Oh? That's a bit disconcerting. Anyway, are you sure you want to take this job?
Yep, I got this.
Off we go to kill some shades. No, just typical early game RPG stuff. Kill some rats. Slay some spiders. Kill some shades. You know. Real easy stuff to ease you into the game. Hello, hello. Tiffle and Popola came to keep me company today. They even sang a song for me. Here's that bridge. Target location's all the way over here. It is a bit of an ordeal to be crossing these plains, but... Oh, there they are. At least there's one. Alright, there is a parry mechanic. Not that it really matters much. I mean, I guess I could make it matter if I wanted to. The combat is very simplistic compared to Automata.
Okay, that's all of them. That should take care of the shades for a while.
Stopped clock. Gonna be curious to see if any of the item names changed as well. So far, so good. Enjoying this. This is by no means a perfect game. The original release was, again, this is a very niche game. At least in comparison to, you know, your typical AAA blockbusters. And the gameplay itself is certainly nothing to write home about, but I do enjoy this game, and the music in particular is one of the reasons. I do hope that some of you come to enjoy the storytelling as well, which is another strong point of this game, and I don't want to give anything away for those who are unfamiliar, because I could talk about this for hours.
You're back.
Hey,
Did everything go all right? Were you hurt?
I'm fine.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried. I felt like I sent you into a really dangerous situation, and if something had...
Popola, look at me. I'm fine.
I know, it's just... I'm just relieved is all. Oh, here. Those carpenters left some money for you.
Wow, thanks.
Go buy something nice for Yona, okay? Oh, speaking of Yona, she came by this afternoon.
What? She was supposed to stay home.
I think it's okay. She just wanted to ask me a question.
About what?
She was asking about the outside world.
You mean outside the village?
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
She seemed excited, too. Poor thing was talking a mile a minute.
She's probably been getting nutty ideas from some book again.
Don't worry. I made sure to remind her she isn't allowed beyond the gates.
Thanks.
But she was worried about you. So you'd better hurry home.
Yeah, I will. Thanks again.
I really like this, the way that the camera turns to the side there, like give that little 2D perspective. I do legitimately really like camera shifts. I mean, in the middle of combat and stuff, they can be a bit of a pain, but you know, for nice little quiet moments like that, I appreciate them. They're neat. Just a random thought. And that happens a lot in these games. The opening section of Automata had a couple. Uh-oh.
Yo, where'd she go? Maybe she's still at the library.
In Automata, the factory had both like 2D and top-down camera perspectives, which was pretty neat. So I guess its origins can be traced to here, obviously. I don't know what point I'm trying to make, but I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. I just think it's neat. Where's Yona?
Doesn't look like she's here. I'd better go ask Popola.
Yona. Did you go looking for that flower?
Hey, Popola? I can't find Yona.
Really?
You have any idea where she might be?
She stopped by earlier today, but that was a while ago.
Did she say anything?
She just asked if I knew where lunar tears grow. She's so cute. I told her how they used to grow around the lost shrine long ago.
Why is Yona asking about lunar tears? Huh? Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
Yesterday, I told her that story about how lunar tears can make you rich.
Oh,
Then we got to talking about how we could use the money to buy medicine to make her better.
you don't think she...
I think that's exactly what she did. I have to go find her. What's the fastest way to the Lost Shrine?
Through the eastern gate.
Got it. Thanks.
So it begins. What's this? Remember a loading screen here.
Yona, I have to get to the eastern gate.
Oh well, it's a very inconsequential loading screen. And my memory is not perfect, so there might have been a loading screen, but I just don't remember it. I just remember walking out the door. I mean, it saves you, what, a couple seconds of walking out the library doors back out into the village.
What's that?
What is that? Obtained Yona's ribbon.
I can't believe this. She really went to the Lost Shrine.
Yep, right there. Today, Popola sent me a new book about a great big tree. I really hope it has a happy ending. There's nothing worse than a sad tree. Don't be a sad tree. There's another spot to check for aggressive sun glare. Wait, that's the desert. Where am I going? Not there yet. We'll get there. There may or may not be a tree later, so... And there's a tree right now. Oh yeah, that aggressive sun bleaching is gone. I'm kind of gonna miss it. It had its own weird charm. But it was definitely hell on the eyes.
Look at this rock slide. There's no way Yona could have made it past here. Maybe she found some other way in.
Oh yeah, ladders are a thing. I guess they don't have to mask the draw distance as much anymore, so they don't have to rely on that aggressive sun glare. Now that technology is more powerful. Off we go. Yeah, this part in particular, I remember, if you stood like here, you could not see anything beyond like the first couple posts of that bridge because the glare would just you couldn't see past the light. It was kind of ridiculous. Yeah, pan that camera back, that's real nice. All right, in we go. And so it begins once again. There's nothing worse than a sad tree. Now, I think... Yes. I think there's a weapon or something just laying around here. I don't know, just break some boxes, we'll find out. It's locked. Not that way. Now here's an interesting site. For a place called the Lost Shrine, these are some fairly modern looking shelves and supplies. In fact, the entire structure seems somewhat out of place. Bronze key. Okay, that's what I needed. Well, they're not destructible. You look at the village, and then you look at some of the architecture of this shrine. Makes you think a little bit, don't it?
Shades here too?
And you factor in the opening of the game. Ooh, bloody footprints. Here's that top-down camera thing again. question he blocked. Not yet. Say, well, the combat remains simplistic. The animations are a lot more fluid. I remember this move in particular would be a little janky in its animation. You just kind of double jump and then just stop, and then go down. At least there's like a little twirl to it now. Makes it look a little more natural as double jumping can look. Was I supposed to go in here? I think I just went backwards for no reason. Oh, the boxes. I said yes. Or just answering a question in the chat. I am streaming this as I record it, but I'll try and make this as neutral as possible. The game does not take place on February 4th. That was just a journal entry from February 4th. In fact, nothing is really known about specifically when this game takes place. The only context to time that's given is the opening sequence in summer 2053, and the fact that this portion of the game takes place 1,412 years later. What season is it? I don't know. What month is it? I don't know. Here's our first weapon change. Theme, what are you doing? Sorry, it does that. The intro of the game, again, answering a question in the chat, the introduction sequence of the game takes place in summer of 2053. Oh, I'm low on health. And this portion of the game, which is the main portion of the game, takes place 1,412 years later from the opening sequence. Okay, yeah. 30% of the user's HP. Which may explain some of the modern stuff, but also it's a little at odds with the look at the village and everything. Apologies if my thoughts sound a little drawn out. I'm not used to this, the LP tax, as some call it, where you're playing the game and trying to talk about certain things at the same time. The cursed LP tax. Those bloody footprints are really gonna get me. I don't think that was a detail in the original, and I'm definitely noticing it now. More medicinal herbs. Again, very simplistic combat. You have your light attacks, your heavy attacks. I believe the heavy attack was originally just a guard breaker. I don't remember it having, like, a nice little combo to it. The numbers don't matter. As far as the title of the game is concerned, again, answering a question. or a comment. In fact, let me just go over that again. So, this game, when it originally released in 2010, had two versions of it, which was NieR RepliCant and NieR Gestalt. In Japan, they got NieR RepliCant, where this young man was the protagonist. God, Steam, what are you doing? And in the West, we had an older protagonist, which was Father NieR. And Yoko Taro likes his crazy numbers, so now, put it all together, we have NieR RepliCant, which was the title of the Japanese release with this character. And I really don't know what the numbers signify. I'm convinced Yoko Taro and his crew love crazy numbers, so it really is inconsequential. The shape of the door is an upside-down cross. Let me go back and look at that. Loading doesn't take very long, so I can take a minute to go back and look. Oh, yeah. I guess it is. I'm sure that was just unintentional. Anyway. Nice time to tell me about double jump. I'm gonna be seeing a lot of dates pop up. That's a bathtub. Alright, I won't, I'll try not to be, I'll try not to overdo the, modern thing, too much. I mean, there is connection, there is a basis for it, but I just don't want to be obnoxious with pointing out, look, it's a thing. Got your block pushing, block pulling. But it makes you wonder what kind of building this used to be. Was it an apartment complex? What could it have been?
That ladder's broken. I could probably get up there if I had something to stand on.
If only we had something to stand on. I am gonna miss Father NieR's block pushing animation though. He had a block pushing animation where he would, you know, push the block forward for a couple steps and then he would spin around, press his back to the block and try and push it there, and then keep pushing it as normal, and that would cycle through a couple times. So it just looks like he really hated pushing that block. I think, yeah, we go down here. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Oh, no! No! What's going on? I'll just jump down. God, I can never get ladders right. Should see me on Source Engine ladders. Excuse me, let me just trip over my words a little bit there. Yeah, they're fine. Huh.
Yoda! What is it with these things?
What is it with these things? Oh, it's all the way over there.
I don't have time for this. I have to save Yona!
That's fine. A bit easy to cut through these enemies. Maybe you should try hitting that.
Get out of my way! Give my sister back!
I will be curious to hear how Mr. Chase reads some of the lines later in the game. I'm looking forward to hearing those.
For the love of all that is holy, would you please stop pounding me?
Then move! Yona!
By the heavens, I have never been treated in such a manner. I am a being of incalculable importance.
I like the original reading of that line better, for sure.
Me as a common cockroach.
Yona, say something! Yona! Yona!
This is why I loathe dealing with people.
Ask the mysterious book for assistance? Yeah, sure, why not?
There. So how do we save Yona?
Once I destroy these shades, the magic barrier preventing your passage should simply disappear.
I'm gonna have to figure out
You
something
really do that?
in the next session. Fix that Steam nonsense.
My very name brings kingdoms to their knees.
Then do it already, Vice!
You will refer to me by my full and proper name.
Just keep coming!
You should not have turned your blades on me, foul creatures.
Into the corner you go.
I, Grimoire Vice, can shatter the very universe itself. Now, prepare to...
Oh dear?
It seems that the frantic bludgeoning you gave me earlier has caused my memory to escape me.
Are you for real? You are not nearly as helpful as you claim to be.
Obtained a sealed burst. Dark blast. And now we can shoot the bullets. Magic has been obtained.
Did you just suck the blood out of those things? Okay.
My memory.
You alright, Vice? Hang in there.
It would seem I can regain my powers by defeating these monsters.
Precursor to the automata pod.
Is this magic?
Magic indeed. This is the true power of Grimoire Vice.
Hold on, Yona. I'm coming. Is that all of them?
That sequence goes on for a little bit. But what about the statues, you may ask? Well...
It seems our task is going to be more difficult than I first envisioned.
Getting some of that weird frame rate drop again.
Stay calm. The man who keeps his head in a fight is the one who emerges victorious.
Well, my bumper is a little shaky, so
Look
this may not go.
Foolish creatures charge heedlessly
The
into
Dark Blast may not go
Still,
all the
dealing
time.
with both of them at once may prove to be a daunting
Invincible.
task. It's a defensive barrier.
That sounds bad.
Enemies with such barriers are impervious to both weapons and magic.
Like I said, bad.
That said, the enemy cannot move so long as the barrier is in place. Focus your attacks on the other. Now, put it out of its misery.
But it's not even at half health. Oh, that was close. Here we go again. Dark Lance.
Learn the pattern
This is the bread and butter.
Finish it off.
Right here.
I've got my hands full just dodging. Is this more of your power?
It would seem so.
Oh,
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
there we go. A bit of an air attack, but not like we're going to be doing air combos.
Now is your chance. Attack with all your might.
Finish him. Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark.
They are not but a horde of faceless minions.
Yeah, just correct your error with a bigger spear, or the bigger spear, yeah.
Focus
Oh,
on the small
what am I
ones
doing?
first.
Oh man, always go for the boss. Thankfully, the healing items are health percentage based.
One to go. Keep your guard up.
So they never really get useless. Another neat little thing about this game.
That statue does not look happy.
He does not.
Anger is but a form of
Also, this
nature
roll
element.
does not have
Nothing to
invincibility
fear.
frames at all. From what I've seen, at least. Probably why the blocking button exists in the first
This one
place.
excels at close combat. Keep your distance.